Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Alice and I do videos about minimalism, but in a more, I would say, realistic way. And in today's video, we are going to talk about something that is, I think, one of the hardest things of being a minimalist, that is decluttering sentimental items. So the way in which I want to do it is basically going through my sentimental items and try to understand how we can declutter them and see what's really sentimental and what's not, if that makes a sense. So to give you a little bit of a background though, this is not the first time I do that. I am one of those person that has, I would say I was kind of a maximalist until a certain point. I wasn't buying a ton of stuff, but I was keeping literally everything, and I was attaching sentimental item to the silliest of things because it had a memory attached, or because I spent like a lot of money on it, or because it's something I wanted for a long time, blah 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 blah. So in the last, I would say, year and a half or so, every single time I was coming home, I was going through my boxes of sentimental items and starting the process of slowly decluttering them and understanding what was really sentimental and what's not. And even doing that, I have not one, but I have 1, 2, 3, and a little pile of sentimental items. So my goal for today would be to reduce them to maximum 2 boxes, and the 2 boxes I choose also had sentimental value. One is a gift from my stepfather and the other one was made for me by my mom. So I would like to reduce everything maximum to this box. So let's get into it. So I would say starting with the biggest one, that is this box that needs to be emptied as much as possible if I want to use it. Well, this is, okay, with pictures I have a problem. I like to keep picture, and this is a picture of my mom, so this is going to stay. This is actually not sentimental, yeah, these are old lenses, but I do keep them because if I'll ever start to wearing contact lenses, then I will need the old like clear lenses for my glasses, the sunglasses obviously, so those are keeping but not sentimental. Okay, this is a book of picture from my summer camp, so this is staying. This is not going to go very well. Yeah, this is from my graduation, and it's cards. When cards have written something, so if it's just like happy birthday, happy Christmas, then I declutter them because I don't care that much. But if there is something written inside and it's really a memory or a message from a person, then I keep them. And to be honest, to me, I would say once per year go through all my cards and notes and read them. And normally the way in which I understand if it's something that I would like to keep or to give away is if I smile. If when I read I smile, that means that I remember exactly the person, the moment, and everything around it, and that's something that still makes me happy, so that means that I want to keep it. If I open it and I'm like, who even was this person? Why I even received this card? Then it means that it doesn't really have that much of a value and I throw it away. I mean, I recycle it obviously. Yeah, this is a maxi picture of me when I was a child. This is actually a gift we made for my grandma. I think that my mom will like it more than I will, so this I'll gift it to her. This is the only picture I have of a very crazy party I had with my friends, and I'll keep it. This is the booklet of a theater show I did, and it's ruined though. This is a pity. I think I will think about that one. This is pictures I printed when I was a child. They can be thrown away. They don't really have any value anymore. This is my classroom picture and I'll keep it. This is also a picture with a actually a card that I wrote to someone and apparently never gave it to them, so don't even know for who it was. So this is my second box, and inside there is a little bit more of a mess and a variety, I would say. So here I have a little statue. This was of my grandma, so I give it back to my mom, where here I put mom stuff. And this was my grandfather watch, so this of course has sentimental value and I'm keeping it. This was a book a friend of mine who died did, so this is staying. This is the box of my glasses, so I will going to keep it, but I will put it as with the lenses with all the other boxes of things that I need to keep, if that makes sense. Okay, here we go. Here we have lots and lots of tickets, because I used to keep the tickets of literally everything. So tickets are not memories. It's not that I look back and I think, oh, that was lovely. So they can go now. I'd rather keep the postcards. These can be reused. This is an old agenda, can be thrown away. Tickets, an Oyster card. All of this can go. It is, I know what it is a postcard from mom. This can go. This is my last 10.000 lire from when Italy still had the liras. So yeah, this is nice to keep, it's a nice memory. Yeah, this is the necklace that my aunt made for me, and she explained exactly what type of beads she chooses, so that I'm going to keep. This was the invitation of a friend's wedding, and I'm going to keep it with my cards. Yes, that's what I mean. This is the map of the Royal Museum in Amsterdam. It's no need to keep it. Tourist guides, maps. I don't know why I keep these maps, I get lost anyway. So this is a Cologne that a friend brought me from Cologne. So, I mean, it's super tiny, doesn't really take any space. So I'll keep it. This is something, when I was a child, I was absolutely obsessed with these like rubbers that had specific shapes, and this was my absolute favorite, and indeed I never really used it, so I think I keep it same as before. It's super tiny, it doesn't really take any space, so why not? This is a bag, a paper bag. Why keep it? So, box number 2 now is empty. Here we have box number 3 with another box inside. Here is my jewelry box. Again, I went through it a couple of times, so for some reason I kept loads of like broken necklaces, bracelets, earrings, stuff like this, so they'll go in the trash, they're broken. Then we have a necklace, a pendant, one single earring, but it's quite cool, so maybe someone will want it. And a couple of earrings that I will see if someone will want. And this is also a very, very cool pendant that I never actually used. these are in the kind of decluttering pile. These are 2 bracelets from India that a friend brought me, and they are kind of broken. Don't even know. I think I will keep one and the other one is broken, so it can go. These were hair ties and they are broken, but I did keep them because I loved the patterns on them, so I want to try adjust them. So actually I'll keep the one that I love the most and throw away the rest. Let's be honest, I won't adjust both of them. So I incredibly managed to make it. So I have my 2 boxes, and in the first one, that is the biggest and the heaviest, I have pictures, diaries, and small sentimental objects. And then in the other one, that is a lot lighter, we have like all divided in folders like this. I have cards, wish cards, and letters, and other like miscellaneous that I wanted to keep. So if I ever want to go and look for something, I don't have to rumble through the full box. I can find exactly what I want. And then because I still have space, I think I will also put in here this one that is my favorite doll since I was a child, and I don't want to give it away, I don't want to throw it away, even less, so I'll keep it and I'll put it inside here. It's not a letter, but you know, there is space here. The only 2 things that will stay out are this is like a knick-knack that my mom gifted to me, and it has a very specific sentimental value attached to it, because I remember exactly why that was the case. So this one stays out and the seal stays out, because now that I have space in the bookcase, I want to display them. So these are the only 2 things that will stay out, and that's it. I finally managed it. Now, probably for some of you, 2 full boxes of sentimental items might still be too much, but considering that there are like 30 years of life and memories in here, it's not that bad for me. It is, as I said before, something that I go back to and look at, and I would love to do that also with my boyfriend, with my kids, if I will ever have them. So I'm happy to keep them, and honestly, at some point, I hope I will be able to bring them to Belgium if I will spend the rest of my life. So that was it for today. I hope that was inspiring or helpful. Honestly, I made like basically 2 boxes worth of sentimental items that were in the end just honestly trash. So not always because we label something as sentimental at some point of our life, it's really sentimental or will always stay sentimental. It's good to go through it every once in a while. And the great thing is that you will spend a lot of time looking at very great memories and letters and things like this. So this, of all the decluttering I've ever done, this is always the best. It's the hardest in a way, but it's also the best because what the things you're looking at are really sentimental. So you also have a lot of lovely memories. It's not like going through clothes or dishes, something like this. So that was it for today. Sorry for the rambling, and until next time, bye. Sì, scusa.